You kind of act like you go up to the bartender and then you come back around and no one really notices your presence and you can go back to where you're at. But you notice there's kind of weirdo in the corner.
Okay.
Okay, at this point, two people you definitely recognize come storming in and they say, "Halt! By way and order of the Burgeon Master, you're going to be expected to show your papers and explain yourself." And you notice the dude that was wearing the splint mail with the gigantic arm and clawed is here, Isaac.
Oh no!
Of course. Great.
Accompanied by one of his guys. Okay, so you see for the next about 5 or 10 minutes, he starts going around the room, starting over here, as you rolled a stealth and he didn't see you.
Hey.
So he comes up to these guards and he says, "Tell me your position, tell me where you're stationed, who do you report to, that and the other." Comes back over here, comes to this adventurer, and starts getting all rough with him. Pulling him by the tunic, and he kind of like shoves him off, and he says, "You've already checked me today, Isaac. This is unfortunate. I can't believe this is happening. I thought this was a haven for anyone, regardless of a political party or faction." And then Danica comes over here, all burly. Danica, the whatever her name is, the matriarch of that family, and she says, "Enough, Isaac. I can have one on the house here. We just got a shipment from the Wizard of Wines. First round for you and your there is on the house." And he says, "I can't pass up wine. I love me some, and it's been a while." So he kind of sits back down right here, and she comes and brings a nice big glass right there next to him. So from you, Mark, he's about 10 feet away, and his back's to you. And Cole, 10 feet away as well, but you guys are on the kitty corners of them. So, what do you do?
I casually go to the room.
Okay. You want to do, you want to stealth? Do you want to try to stealth past? So what's preventing you? They're right in front of you. Like if you were to stand up and turn back around, you'd have to go out across from them to go outside and go upstairs.
Okay. So they're gonna come sit down at the bar, I'm guessing.
No, there's a table behind the bar they cleared away. So there's an adventurer next to you at the bar, but the Isaac and his dude, like the second in command or first in command, sat on a table next to you. So, Cole, if you want to have a thought here, or why don't both of you make a perception check, and if someone will roll for Mark, since he's driving, maybe you, Mel.
Yeah. Mel. Yeah.
I rolled an 18 plus his perception.
That's 6 or something. And what'd you get?
4.
You can tell that Danica motioned to you.
To
To both you, Zagan, and Cole.
Okay. I will sneak up to the bar, I guess.
Okay. Why don't you roll me another stealth check?
Oh, come on, be stealthy.
Yes.
Yeah. 23.
Okay. You go unnoticed. You kind of make your way, out of the sight. As you're going through, he kind of, at this point, Danica makes her way through, and you kind of like do this thing where you go in between her. She creates a diversion for you to go behind her and out of line of sight. And then she comes and brings some salted pork and another goblet of wine. And you're able to make it past. So you're now behind the bar. There is a door to your left and door in front of you. And you can tell the door in front of you, Cole, smells as if it's where the kitchen is.
Okay, let's go for the kitchen.
Yeah, who doesn't ever escape through the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
I then took a passageway in the conservatory. We'll meet you there.
You're in the kitchen. You can see that the two boys of the Mardukov family are hustling and bustling and kind of running about, and they point to the storage house, and they say, "In the storage house up above the second cask, you'll find your way through."
Thank you, good sirs.
Okay. Zagan, you would have seen this motion, and where you were standing, you could have seen Cole sneak through. But you're still at the bar, kind of chilling there.
Do you want to try and sneak through?
Yeah, I try to sneak through.
go over the bar. You could go over the bar where you could try to climb over the bar and get underneath the bar. Like you're up at the, like you're on a stool at the bar. You could try to go over it.
Yeah, that's what I try to do.
Okay. So roll me a stealth and an acrobatics.
So I have +3 on stealth and 0 on acrobatics.
Okay.
Okay. This will be acrobatics.
Okay.
3.
Oof.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, you don't get over the bar, whatever it's called. Yeah, you're trying to get over the countertop exactly, and you don't make it over. And you're like prostrate over it.
Oh no.
I'm just drunk.
Do you say anything, Mark?
Shoot, did I get? Do
You,
a lot of people
you totally fail, and they have your attention, but you're like halfway over the countertop.
Like, if the stealth roll went well, would anyone notice?
Because I haven't rolled the stealth.
Oh, you don't know the stealth?
No.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be like it's a 1-2 thing. The first one you failed, so like you made,
Okay.
you didn't make it over. If you would have made it over and down, yeah, that's it's like more of a challenging ask for that one.
Shoot, I like silly say out loud, "Oh, I guess I've had too much to drink," and then I roll off the other end of the bar.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now,
Alright.
Mark, you can cast Misty Step, right?
Yeah, I can.
So if you need to, you have that as your get out of jail free
Oh, that's
card.
a great idea.
Well, get out of jail for a second level spell slot card.
So do you want to follow through with that, or do you just want to play off being a drunk there? I mean, you still have time. They're not coming up to you. They just noticed you. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty bustling tavern now. I mean, it's a little more quiet, but you're like, you kind of broke the ice there with that performance. But it isn't like anyone's trying to come up to you and grab you or whatever. Everyone's looking at you now.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I mean, I just roll off the other end like I'm drunk.
Okay.
And then
All right.
I'm behind the counter now.
You take 3 points of fall damage on your head. You fall on your head.
Ouch.
I am so glad that jumping out of a 2-story building hurts you the same amount as falling off the
Hey.
bar.
It doesn't matter how far, it just depends how you hit.
That's
Yeah.
right. So you are prone. You are kind of looking up on, but you're behind the bar, and Isaac says, "Go check on him." So he kind of signals to his guard. He stands up. His first in command. He kind of goes over. And he walks to where you're at, and he kind of leans over the bar. And he, what do you do, Mark?
I guess I try to get to where Cole is.
Do you want to move? You can see the door that he went through. It's not like it's a closed door. Like there's a you can see through into the kitchen, and you guys can smell it. So you have sight into the kitchen.
Do you try to like run over there, Misty Step over there?
You
sneak
could Misty
over
step
there?
if you wanted.
Can I just Misty Step that way?
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Okay. At
Thanks
that
for
moment,
the assist there.
you
with
pop
the
and
idea.
he looks over and he turns about and he says, "What is the meaning of this, Danica? Where did he go?" And Isaac stands up. The rest of the guard all stand up, and they say, "Everyone, don't move. You're all under arrest."
Oh boy.
Oh,
No.
joy.